Hey guys, it's Ziya. Welcome back to my channel. Don't mind my hair. It's sitting up in these curler thingies right now. Just letting it cool down. I decided I wanted to film a get ready with me, so that is what I'm doing now. I'm going to use only drugstore makeup, so yay! That means no Mary Luminizer. I have to stay away from her. She's my favorite. But it's okay. I'm going to work around it. So I'm going to start off with my Milani Prime Shield. I just used this for the first time the other day and I'm obsessed. Like, I understand why people make such a big deal over it. It dries down so well and everything feels so smooth, and it also helps with pores. I feel like I could even wear this like alone on a no makeup day just to make my face feel a little bit more smooth and look less oily. Now I have that on, I'm gonna move on to foundation, and I'm going to use my L'Oreal True Match. This is in the shade W5. What's weird is this shade, which is a warm shade, that's why the W, it feels like it's a cooler shade than the neutral one. I believe that's the N3 that I picked out. I don't know what's going on with these colors. This is why I have such a hard time picking out a foundation shade that matches with me. This is probably the closest one I have right now, and it's close, but it's not perfect. I try to make it work. I need a tiny mirror that I can hold. I actually applied this with a brush the other day, which I really expected to hate, but after seeing how the makeup turned out, I really liked it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. After I finish blending this out, I'm just going to go in with a brush and buff it into my skin, and then just blend out the lines that are left over, because that was so much faster and it worked really well. See, like, it just gives such full coverage when I put it on with a brush. It's insane. And I'm just gonna go over it with my sponge just to make sure there's no brush strokes, because the brush strokes is what gets me. I hate that so much. Ernie and I gotta go see my family in a little bit. Taking my Airspun powder, packing that on under my eye with a little powder puff, which you guys know I always use a sponge for this, but I recently tried to do that video where we follow beauty guru makeup tutorials, and I saw Patrick Starr do this and I tried it, and at first I was like, I don't think this is gonna work better than a sponge, but how dare I try to say that Patrick was wrong. I mean, this works really well, so I'm not gonna throw out my powder puffs anymore. I really want to try that Patrick Starr face powder. I really want the setting powder from MAC. I've been seeing Nicole Guerrero talk about it so often, and I really want to give it a try, but I haven't gotten a chance to do so yet. Alright, now I'm gonna move on to my brows. And where is my brow brush? Where is it? And I'm trying to do my brows a bit lighter now, because my hair is red. I want to try to like make them just a little lighter so that it's not as harsh of a difference between my brows and my hair, or at least that's my plan. I always want to do my brows lighter, but I end up doing it really dark. I have this little pencil here. This is from Jordana, and it's the Fab You Brow in the shade dark brown. I thought I picked the lighter one. Where did it go? This is my lighter one. My darker one is in midnight brown, so big difference. Just made a huge mess with my sharpener. Apparently I haven't cleaned it out in forever. Taking the light brown shade from my little NYX eyebrow cake powder. This whole thing is supposed to be like dark brown, and there's a lighter shade and a darker shade. I'm taking the dark shade, not the dark shade, the lighter shade from this dark brown palette. I think that's where I'm gonna stop with my brows right now. I definitely ended up making them darker than I had originally wanted to. It's just because of the products that I'm using, and I need to get some lighter shades because all my shades are really, really dark. It's okay. And I have to clean them up because I let them get really messy. I've been being just a little less careful. I don't know why. Anyway, where is my brush? Got to blend out whatever I have going on my lids right now because I got some foundation on them and they're creasing. But since I already have foundation on my lids, I'm just going to take some of my Airspun and just pat it on. Okay, now oh, what the hell is that? Now I'm going to move on to my eyeshadow, which I'm super excited for. So I'm going to use my NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette. This is in the shade Smoky and Highlight, USP 01. Oh, Ultimate Shadow Palette, that's what USP stands for. I get it. Okay, so open. I'm open. Okay, there you go. I don't know which colors to use. They're all so pretty. I think I'm gonna try to keep everything fairly simple today. I don't want to get like too over the top or out of hand. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to clean off my brush on my little clean sweep thing here. I really need to wash my brushes. I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Not today. I don't have time today. But I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I promised myself I'm doing it tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see. I'm going to take a little bit of this brown shade right here. Just the tiniest. It looks really red on camera. Yo, now that I look at this palette, it doesn't look to have like a really good crease color because there's not like a soft matte shade. Oh, it's a downside. It's okay. I'm going to go into my e.l.f. Fiji contour palette, and I'm just going to take the bronzer shade from here, and I'm going to apply that to my crease before going into my eyeshadow palette because I need a good transition shade and bronzers work for me. So this is the first time I'm actually using this on my eyes, and I like it. I like it a lot. The whole reason why I wanted this palette originally when I bought it was because it's called Fiji and my family is from Fiji. I actually really want to go to Fiji. I haven't been there since I was like 5 years old. I always look at pictures and stuff and look at it on Google Maps and everything, and it looks so pretty. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this shimmery champagne shade all over the lid. It's just a light wash of color. There doesn't seem to be like a whole lot of pigmentation, but I like it. I think it's like really nice and subtle. Plus I'm like gonna go see my grandma later, so I don't want to be like too over the top, you know what I mean? At least by my standards. Just blending out the edges, making it a little more softer. And I'm going to use this dark reddish brown color right here. I'm gonna put that on the outer edges, outer corners. I always say edges, I mean corners, damn it. I'll work it into the crease and put it on the outer corner. Hello, my love.
How you feeling?
Good.
Going okay?
Yeah. Adding a little more of the shimmer shade. This is why I'm not the biggest fan of using drugstore eyeshadows. I just feel like the pigmentation isn't as good, and even if the pigmentation is good, the lasting power isn't as great because it just tends to fade away on me really quickly. I put all this effort into putting it on and it just wants to fade away. That's enough. I don't want to go too over the top, even though I'm like really tempted to put on some of this blue shadow. I love it so much. I never thought I would like blue eyeshadow. I always thought I'd hate blue eyeshadow. I'll move on to the rest of my face. I'm going to go over my whole face using my Maybelline Fit Me powder. I saw Patrick do this as well, and it like made such a huge difference. My skin just looked so freaking smooth. So now I'm going to start bronzing my face, and I'm going to continue with my e.l.f. bronzing powder from the Fiji palette. Just going to buff this in. I love bronzer. Just love makeup in general. Makeup's so great. Okay, I cut beneath my bronzer just to let that sit for a little bit, and I'm going to take the same bronzer. I'm going to contour my nose the way that I usually do, which is with a little brush here. Gonna make a line. Make another line. If I can position this right. Just gonna start blending this. And for my blush, still gonna use this and go into the blushy shade. Blushy shade, the blush shade. My big sister always tells me that I don't look like I put on that much makeup, and like low-key insulted because I put on a lot of makeup. I would appreciate if you would see that, because I put a lot of effort into my makeup. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, applying my Wet n Wild liner. This is literally the only liner I use when it comes to pencil liners. Actually running a little late. I don't know what happened. Going to take a little bit of the dark brown shade that I used on my outer corners. Gonna put this on the outer portion of the lower lash line. Alright guys, I had to let my camera cool down, so while that was happening, I put on my liquid liner, and it's the Physicians Formula 2-in-1 liner that I use all the time, every day. This is my favorite thing of life. And I put on these new Kiss lashes that I got from Walgreens. You can see the sticker right there. But they're really pretty, and they're very long and very fluttery. I haven't curled them yet, so you can't see them as well. But once I curl them, they're gonna be like so much better. I'm going to apply some mascara to my lower lashes. This is the Colossal Big Shot lashes and mascara. And I'm just going to try to lightly put this on, because this stuff can go overboard very quickly. I learned the last time I used this. It's like literally like 2 or 3 run-throughs? I don't know. A little distracted because I got to get going. Good enough. Now for highlight, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Hard Fencer highlighter. This is the best drugstore highlighter ever. Where's my brush? Here we go. I've never tried any other drugstore highlighter that I liked more than this, ever. It's a tiny highlight brush. I use that for my nose, cupid's bow, inner corners, and the brow bone. And of course I need some setting spray, so I'm going to use my Wet n Wild setting spray. This is the Photo Focus setting spray. Okay. I'm going to add just a little bit more highlight right above that, just at the front. Oh. Okay, for once I've added too much highlight. I'm gonna try to blend that out. Now I'm gonna move on to my brows again. I'm gonna use my Ardell Brow Building Fiber Gel. The Maybelline Brow Drama does not beat this stuff. It does not. And finally, last but not least, onto lips. And I'm gonna be using my tiny little pencil here. It's from Jordana. It's in the color 18 Deep Nude. This was one of my favorites for so long, and it got so small that I kind of just lost it. Alright, and that is my makeup look. Yeah, it's definitely not natural, but it's more natural than I feel like I would usually go. Is it? Or am I tripping? I don't know. But I've got to take my hair down, so hold on. Alright guys, this is the finished look. I have to get ready and go. I am so late. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. If you have not already, I put out new videos every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I hope you guys stick around for those because I would love to have you as part of my tiny little growing YouTube family. And don't forget to hit that little bell icon because I would love to have you. I'm like forgetting what I usually say. But thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.